When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, and bringing the things in my mind. I'm talking real peace of mind. That's something money can't buy.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy KingMarcell, and we back with another video. Today we about to check out a male feminist threatens Cooley and this happens. The No Fugazi podcast has a lot of good takes, you know what I'm saying? They talk about a lot of men issues and try to continue on with the, I guess, tradition of Kevin Samuels. The brother Cooley, he is real good at the stuff that he talks about. He's able to break people down with his conversations, and I guess in this one, I guess the male feminists couldn't handle it. A lot of people don't even know how feminism even started, and I just want to give you guys a little background on that. Is that a lot of people don't want to hear this, but the feminist movement was created literally primarily for the distinct purpose of destroying the black family. It did two things: pushing the black woman away from the black man, destroying the family system that we had, and also making women feel like it was okay to abort children, which is, you know what I'm saying, a heavy topic in this country, especially during this election. It's a heavy talking point, and I'm honestly pro-life. I feel like everybody should be pro-life. The fact that this brainwashing has gone through so much and has convinced people, men and women, that abortion isn't baby illing is really wild to me, because the fact that we try to make it seem like sperm isn't humans, like the sperm, like none of us on earth came from sperm, is really wild to me, you know what I'm saying? And this is something that I had to even get over, you know what I'm saying, actually like learning things and realizing, like, man, we are really living in a very messed up and degenerate society, and it's like a lot of people don't want to accept their degeneracy, and they want to hide it for some reason, but you're not really hiding it. People are out here acting crazy nowadays. But that's my little spiel on that. So we're about to check out what this male feminist has to say and why he ends up threatening Cooley. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get right into this, man.
You said that basically when we peel back all the layers, the black woman is God. Before, I'm just repeating back what you said to let you know that I understood exactly what you said.
Is
you
this
said,
man eyebrows done?
As you know, before we've been,
I'm not even trying to joke.
Before
Is
we've
his eyebrows
adopted
done?
the thinking and ideologies of God, how we know it now, before that, or even if we take it away, we would see that the black woman is actually truly God. That's what you said, right? Okay.
Correct.
Now, where does the father? My question for you is, where does the man come in? Where does the father or
Exactly. Where does the man come in? And a lot of people don't know that this rhetoric of feminism all goes back to paganism. And what did the pagans truly believe? They believed in this same theology, that the woman was God, and that the woman should be able to make all the decisions, and that women should be able to abort their babies, and that women should be able to not have to be in a household with a man, and that the man should just be subservient to women. That's what all of these ancient paganism religions were worshiping when it comes to Isis, or when it comes to it's a bunch of different names for this worship. But we have to stay focused on the fact that it's all Satanism. Paganism was what Satanism is now being called. In the Bible, you won't find the word Satanism. You will find paganism. And this is the ideology that they followed. And it's like a lot of people don't even know that. They're just following blindly because the society has trained us to do so.
the man come into this picture, the black man or any man?
All right. Now, regards to the father is a social construct that has nothing to do with nature. So somebody made up this whole father aspect. Man is something totally different. You grow into the man, but we go through stages in life to get to a man. So in regards to me, I had to go from a embryo, you know what I'm saying, to an infant,
Where did
to a
the embryo
toddler,
come from?
teenager, young adult, and then I graduated into a man. So when we're talking about those two terms, you know, you got to go to get to a man. And then when you're talking about a father, there's nowhere that there's a father in nature. So a father would be unnatural. That's just something to compete with the woman.
How? It's like this shit is so nonsensical. It just makes totally no sense. How is there not a father in nature? How are you here then, my good sir? Women don't produce sperm. Everyone who is on this planet right now was the sperm that came from their father. The sperm entered into the woman. It's like we really have to break down and get y'all to understand what conception is. Like what is going on? What is really going on? We really have to sit down and teach. But this is what sex ed was supposed to be for, right? We were supposed to understand that the sperm goes into the egg, fertilizes the egg. The sperm goes inside the egg and grows inside the egg, y'all. What are we talking about? This is not hard. The women cannot have a baby without the sperm. The sperm is the baby. What are we talking about, man?
Okay, so you're saying that the father is unnatural, but the woman is natural.
Correct.
Do I have that correct? And you're saying the reason why...
Unbelievable.
You really didn't give a reason why the father would be unnatural. So what's your reasoning
just said it was a
that the
construct.
father is unnatural? Explain, give me some logic, however you could,
right.
You know,
the logic was nature. I said that there was not a father found in nature. There's nowhere in nature that you can find a father. You have a male.
Well,
so what, did you not have your dad?
There's no father. Father is
you
a
have
social
a
construct.
dad.
That's
just not in
something
your
to
life.
put itself into existence to be opposite of the mother. But there's no such thing really as a father.
Can you explain how the father is a social construct?
Please.
It's a social construct due to the fact is you're talking about a label that's being placed on a man being a father. Can you be a father at 12 years old?
I mean, I think I had when I was 12 years old, man. So
okay, so
you could be a father when you're 12 years old. You could have definitely planted your seed in something.
Fathers earlier than that.
Let's just go with, do you think there's any differences between men and women?
It's kind of like you're trying to be condescending to the point where you have no comprehension. You don't have no comprehension in what I'm saying to you in a response to the point where you can't fathom it. What do you mean?
No.
I don't understand what you. Then you go to the next question after you sit there and tell me that you didn't understand shit. Like I'm
First of all, he's showing his effeminate traits right now. I'm not gonna lie. This ain't me even trying to come at the brother. It's just you're taking him. He's trying to get you to explain what you are saying. You're just throwing blanketed statements out there with no evidence. You're just talking, and he's asking for the evidence of what you're saying. But it's like, because you don't have any evidence of what you're saying, now you're choosing to lash out at him because he's not taking what you're saying as truth. But that's because it's not truth, my good sir. Everything that you are speaking of is in fairy tale land. It doesn't exist in reality. This world that people are manufacturing in their heads. It's wild that we have gotten to this point. Like, goodness gracious.
Is this some type of entertainment or something? I'm just asking you. I thought it was about the black woman as God. I don't know you. Well, I didn't research you.
No,
I
he's
just came over here because okay. So what are we doing?
We'll speak in detail. What we're doing is having a discussion man to man. Right? Mm-hmm. You just said that the man is a social construct.
I said the father is. You're saying
the father. The father.
Okay, let's just.
Okay, right. You say the father, but
you said, well, that, because the father is,
so as a woman not a mother? Is that what he's saying? Is he saying that women are also not mothers? That the term mother and fathers are social constructs? Even that, my good sir, don't make sense to me. But I'm trying to understand, because I'm thinking he's saying women are mothers, but men can't be fathers. That was just created to go up against a mother. And it's like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Not from nature. And I want you to explain how isn't the father not from nature? That's what I want you to do.
That's it.
I want you to explain how it's a social construct and it's not from nature. Because here's what I'll tell you. Nothing grows unless a seed is planted. Nothing grows on this planet unless a seed is planted. And every man holds the seed in them. Every man holds the seed of life form. Life form in us.
Why is he doing his eyebrows
in your sack,
like this?
if you have enough testosterone, but I know in my sack, I got at least 80 million of them little niggas moving around in there. You know what I'm saying? Most men do with a good amount of testosterone. So therefore, we have seed. And the life form starts there. You won't have a plant if you don't plant a seed first. So you saying that a father is a social construct is a lie, is what I'm saying. Get to dispute the point that the father doesn't hold the seed. So we plant the seed in a woman, and then life grows from that. Women bring about life. The life form is actually in a man.
Not hard
so
to
explain
understand.
to me again how the father is a social construct when the father holds the seed and a woman holds nothing.
Thank you.
But eggs. She's waiting for a seed.
She's waiting for the man to put the seed in her.
You don't make sense, man. Let me hear you.
You haven't given me a chance to make sense. You're wrong. And you're wrong in the way to sit there and say that the sperm is a seed. How could you have seeds running up and through your body? That makes no sense. A seed is not a fucking tadpole with a tail. That's not a seed. So in regards to it, you're wrong. Now, if you're talking about an apple seed or a seed, listen, an avocado seed or whatever the case may be, now we can get into the comparison on how the woman gives the man the whole body, the construct, the brain, the lungs, the face, the skin. She's creating a child within a womb. So she gives him the penis too. Did you forget that she gave him the sperm? So
can you explain in a scientific way, from a biological way, how doesn't a man hold the seed in the life form? And
in another way, in a simpler way, what he's asking is, explain how the baby isn't the sperm. So then what's kicking off the pregnancy, nigga? Why these women ain't just laying in bed one day and waking up pregnant? If that's based off of what you're saying, why that's not happening? Why is it only when a nigga busting? Why is it only when a man ejaculates in a woman is when, like, come on, what are we talking about? This ain't rocket science. We can talk about rocket science on this channel later on down the line. But this ain't rocket science, my good sir. This is simple. And I don't even think he believes this. He gets paid for this. And motherfuckers like this, man, they y'all know what y'all doing.
Speaking, but I need you to peel back the layers of things.
Shit. But these niggas that's doing this shit do not know what they invoking at all. They playing with a higher power that's not gonna play that when the time comes. Like, they not gonna play that shit at all. But for some reason, the Most High is being taken as a joke. These people are really trying to take the Most High as a joke, and it's like, I pray it work. I don't pray it work out for you, because y'all ass wicked as hell.
Biological way, how doesn't a man hold the seed in the life form? You're just speaking, but I need you to peel back the layers to things and give facts. This podcast is called No Fugazi. So if I'm speaking, I'm always going to speak with facts. So here's a fact for you. The woman doesn't determine the sex of the baby. She has an X chromosome. The man holds the X and the Y chromosome.
Yes, sir.
Right? So here's science, right? So when a man has sex with A woman, he dictates the sex of the baby. So you just said, where do you get a penis from? Where do you get this from? Where do you get that from? You get that from the man, since the man determines the sex of the baby. Do you get it? Women only hold the X chromosome.
Science.
Men hold
This
the
is
X
the
and the
facts
Y.
of the matter.
That's scientifically facts that proves that what you
That's
just said is
biblical as
nonsense.
well, 'cause that's what
and
the
men
Bible
do
says, my
dictate
good
the sex
sir.
of the baby.
Not this
So if
nonsense
he's
you talking about.
dictating the sex of the baby, let's peel the layer back even further. That means that the man actually dictates how many men are going to be in this world, how many women are going to be in this world.
Yes,
the list
sir.
goes on and on.
don't.
Your father dictated that you would have a beard.
Yes, sir.
Your father dictated that you would have a beard and be a man, from what I could see. You get what I'm saying? Your mother didn't determine that, so you should be thanking your father.
Yes,
because
sir.
your father truly created you.
Literally.
Anything for that, man?
Right. He's
Scientifically,
just
can you
like, why you
dispute what I said?
pounding? Why you pounding for?
You sound uneducated, like to the point where this is so level of surface. To the
Okay.
God
point,
dang,
how
man.
could you?
Okay,
How could you
educate
sit
me.
here? I'm
Please.
just asking you, like, how could you sit here and tell
Please
me
explain.
my
That's
father,
all. I want to hear a genuine explanation from this brother, because he said he sounds uneducated. Well, please educate the world, my good sir, on how it works. Please, I want to hear this. I'm excited to hear this. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Y'all excited to hear this man explanation to this fucking madness he's talking about right now? Let's listen.
My father
Let's listen.
gave me what all males are
Hit that
females
like button
before
as
they
well,
turn
man. Make
into
sure
a
you hit that
male
like
based
button.
off the decision of the mother. Every male can look at their actual scrotum sac and see a line from the bottom of their scrotum sac to the tip of their penis. All male. That means you were sold up. Your testicles are nothing but your ovaries. Your penis is nothing but an elongated clitoris. At the end of the day, you're nothing but an inside-out female.
Shit, man.
I'm sorry that this man has never been told that, and he doesn't understand that he was made in the likeness and the image of his mother. I'm sorry that before anybody ever taught him anything, his mother was there.
And I hate when people try to say that, like, a man is just an inside-out version of the woman. Like I said, first of all, Eve came from Adam. But again, these people are pagans. They don't believe in that, right? But my thing is that we are supposed to be halves of each other. Women do things that men can't do, and men do things that women can't do. And we're supposed to come together and be whole. But what these people are trying to teach is that the women are already whole and that the men aren't. Even though the man can hunt, the man can do all the basic necessities to survive, and the women cannot. And that if it wasn't for men doing their half, women wouldn't even be able to thrive and say the things that they're even saying. And this is not me in no way bashing women or saying that men shouldn't respect women at all. Because again, it's things that men can't do that women can do. Women have more tolerance when it comes to children. Women aren't as strong as men, so they're supposed to stay home and just cook and clean. But when you say these things, it's a problem. But then when you talk to most women, they don't want to do anything at all anyway. It's this paradox that we living in for some fucking reason. And it's like, we really got to come out of this. It's just rhetoric. It's no logic. It's just rhetoric. Stuff that you're being taught through TV and through manipulation. It's brainwashing. When are we going to stop, like, going along with the brainwashing? And a lot of people are waking up to it, but it's like, goodness gracious. It's people like this that's so heavy into it.
Your mother is literally the only thing that you know in life. You don't even know if that's your father, but your mother knows if it's your father or not. You know everything about your mother because that's where you came from. That's your first home. That's your first origin. The Black woman has always been considered God, even before the patriarch took over and started to actually make a male God. But it was never a male that was being God. It was always the woman. In Islam, it was the woman. In the Catholic Church, it was the woman. In ancient Egypt, it was the woman. In Samaria, Mesopotamia, Babylon, it was the woman. Phoenicia, it was the woman. Chaldea was the woman.
No, these were all.
But if he doesn't.
No, literally all of those societies, it was always clashes between the exact same thing that's being a clash right now is between masculinity and femininity for some odd reason. It's the downfall of each civilization. Once we get to the root of all of our problems, it's this ancient worship of Satan, or what we would call him today, Satan. But it's all of these same things. What he is talking about is the worship of Satan. And we gonna find out real soon where this rhetoric is leading us. Because a lot of people don't want to think that everything that's happening today is biblical. All this in the Bible, man.
To know that means he's not reading.
It really is.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to respond to the man. Even to the point where if a woman is making up your whole total makeup and she's using her menstrual blood to do it within her womb, that's why you women don't bleed for 9 months. You literally coagulate a child in your womb. What does the man have to do with it? Is the man shooting blood in you, woman, or is he literally giving you his DNA via his sperm? So when you're actually making this baby in your womb, you're using your blood. That's why you don't bleed for 9 months. When that baby comes out, that is a product of its mother.
That is so not what is happening, my good sir. That's not the process that's happening, my good sir. The women stop bleeding because when a woman, I don't like, does he know what a period is? When a woman comes on her menstrual cycle, it's because her eggs are dying off. Her eggs don't go into a state of dying off anymore because one is fertilized and all of the nutrients are then going to that specific egg to grow that fetus. That's why she doesn't bleed anymore. The actual bleeding is coming from dead eggs from her every month. Not the blood then turns into the baby's blood. That's not what's going on. That sperm is growing inside of her. That's what it is. That tadpole that you just said, like it was nothing, nigga, that was you. And you grew in the egg. Like, what the fuck?
He literally develops through life. As the baby develops through life, we get to puberty. That's when our body chemically starts to actually make the sperm in our body. But it came from our mother. Everything comes from your mother. You get it from your mother. Your mother is your God. Your father is not your God. The sperm in his body comes from his mother. What do you think we got
and
our
these
body
people be
from?
having a look in their eye that's just wild as fuck.
You don't have nothing to do with your head and none of that. Your mama gave that to you. She birthed you. How could you sit there and say that she's not your God? Your mother was God before you was taught about God. Somebody had to tell you about God in order for you to believe them. Now in your mind, that's God. But what if your mother knew she was God? She would teach you about God. How can a man be a God when he cannot produce life? A man cannot sustain life. He does not have breast milk.
Got you. You done or are you still going?
No, go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm respectful. So if you want to go and respond, you can go.
Okay. So, I mean, everything you said was just nonsense. It didn't make any sense. It didn't correlate to anything.
Which part?
It was no facts.
One didn't add up. You didn't have any rebuttal to it. You just started speaking nonsense. But let me ask you a question.
I have to force myself to speak because you won't allow me to.
He just
Does
allowed
one
you to
plus one
speak.
equal two?
Question.
Does 1 plus 1 equal 2?
No, one and one come together, they merge. That's one, right? Think about it, right?
God dang.
When
so
one and one come together, they
my
merge,
point.
right?
The nigga don't know what 1 plus 1 equals.
merge, right?
He said that one and one merges.
Put it together, they merge. One, right?
Oh,
if I come together with a woman, don't I go into that woman? Don't me and that woman go into each other? Now we one. I got my dick, I am one. At the end of the day, what you mean?
So you gotta
1 plus
watch
1
on your
equals
left
2.
hand. You gotta watch on your left hand. If you put another watch on your left hand, will you have 1 watches or 2 watch?
They're on the same hand. It's just 1 watch if they put together. If you leave, they merge together.
I got it.
You put another watch on your left hand, will you have 1 watches or 2 watch?
They're on the same hand. It's just 1 watch if they put together. If you leave, they merge together. You see what?
The fucking. I almost just turned this shit off. This nigga just said the fucking watches merge together and become one on your fucking wrist. What, this nigga a fucking Power Ranger and he got a fucking morpher on his shit or something? What? Bro, I can't believe he just said that with a straight face. I can't believe he didn't just giggle when he said that. Look at his face. He's dead the fuck serious. His name is King Knowledge 20. This is damn near one of the most craziest, dumbest niggas I've ever heard in my life. And I'm trying not to be disrespectful. Maybe the brother looks slow. Maybe the brother was in LD. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand what class he was really in, what was really going on in his upbringing. It definitely don't sound like his father was in his life. My father wasn't in my life, and good God, I don't act or sound like none of these weird ass niggas, man. Like, what the fuck? It's like you literally have no sense of pride of being a man. What the fuck? Like, trauma. I bet you this brother has heavy trauma. Sad, man.
You want me to have?
If you put the watch on a different hand, would you have two watches on you?
I don't know. If you take a man wig off, then would you be bald headed? I don't know, bro. We all got questions that they ask. I mean, shit. I mean, what you want to do? I don't know, bro. Is we on this build? Are we on this build or what? What we gonna do, bro?
This is what we're gonna do, because I'm actually curious. Because the last people I had on here, I had 4 other people that had your same points of view, right? And now let's change up the dialogue a little bit, because I'm curious of knowing. I believe that you let me know if you don't believe that 1 + 1 = 2, but let me know if this makes sense to you, and see if we can come to agreement on something. That's what I want to get here. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Influence creates thinking. Thinking creates behavior. Would you say that?
I just want to break down that. Like, again, this brother, this Cooley, because again, he said, I'm just trying to come to some type of level of understanding with each other, of agreeing, so that we can walk away with understanding each other a little better, agreeing on something, and like, it's not to cause strife. He wants to understand your side. And I do too. I genuinely want to understand these people's side, but it literally seems like it doesn't lie in logic. But I genuinely be wanting to hear them out and understand like where their mind is and what their thinking process is. But it's not not that way on the receiving end from these people. It's no, we're stomping out y'all way of thinking because you're wrong. And it's like they are totally lost. And when no one's saying women aren't important, no one's saying this shit, man. We need women. And we wouldn't, if it's not men and women on earth, it wouldn't be no children being made. Simple. But because this feminism crap is going on, it's opening the gateway for those children that are supposed to be being created from this union of men and women. It's being destroyed. Literally, children are being X'd off before they even get a chance to breathe. And it's just rhetoric. It's no logic behind it. It's nothing that makes sense. It's just self-extermination. Let's just all end the human race right here, right now. This is literally what they are saying. Like they not human. Let's all just give up on life. Let's just fuck our lives, fuck our children's lives, fuck the future. Let's destroy life and that's it. Why? And then they can never say anything because a lot of people know, and a lot of people indirectly don't know that they serving Satan. That's it. That's it. And we have to start standing on 10 toes and calling that out. These people are Satan worshipers. A lot of them don't know they are. A lot of them, these other terms have been created to mask the fact that these are paganist ways, but that's what it is. He sounds like a full, once you read what a pagan is, full-fledged pagan. A Satanist, you read about Satanists, all of these cults, all these are pagans. They go in the woods and do sacrifices, sacrificing people. and all of this shit. This is paganism. These are these old ways that the Bible said that the Israelites annihilated. It's just back in modern day, and it's like people can't like piece it together. But the reason why people can't piece it together is because a lot of people ain't reading their Bibles. The Bible has been the number one selling book since its creation, and no one seems to have really read it. Really,
That's
it's
true.
crazy. This is madness.
Makes sense.
Okay, cool. I want to know this because I spoke with, you're the fifth person I had on the
Wait,
podcast.
what did you
now.
disagree with him on? I'm sorry.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Influence creates thinking, thinking creates behavior. Would you say that that's true?
Makes sense.
Okay, cool. I want to know this because I spoke with, you're the fifth person I had on the podcast now that believe that the black woman is God, right? So since we know that, and you just confirmed that influence creates thinking and thinking creates behavior, you have this, your mind frame of how you think. I want to know what influenced you to think this way.
Yeah.
It's knowing versus belief. Everybody believes in God. I know God. You see what I'm saying? Knowing is being able to have logic, evidence, and reason. You know it, just like your past experiences. I know my mother. So before I learned how to talk, before I learned how to walk,
Seemed like he's
before I had taught about my
idolizing his
ABCs,
mother.
before I was taught about anything, my mother was there. Somebody had to teach me, influence me, get me to think about a God that they wanted me to think about. But prior to that, my mother was my creator. So when you look at it, my mother was a black woman, and all black women are the manifestation of Mother Nature. I don't give a fuck about a book in which you read, bro. Go to nature and look at it. That is the supreme map of things.
Clarence,
everything in nature is telling you.
Clarence, I seen that you.
You don't have to stop me, bro. You don't have to stop me every
someone
fucking
came
30
in the
seconds.
chat. Clarence, I
You
see you
don't
coming
have
in
to
here.
stop
Give it
me
2
every 30
seconds. I'll
bro.
add you in
30
after I
seconds.
have this discussion with him.
I get
Once
30
again-
seconds to speak, like every single time.
It's a
Is that what you
podcast,
feel?
and I had
You're
someone trying.
Sounds super effeminate, bro. Somebody came into the thing. He's trying to let them know, hang on. He's talking. He's trying to make sure you're not interrupted, my guy.
to join the live stream.
You're intimidated, bro.
No,
That's
no, I
all
had
it
someone
is.
Now
trying
he's
to join the live stream.
intimidated.
You don't want to know. You do this for content.
Intimidated?
At the end of you're
Literally,
intimidated. It's gotta be.
what?
Come
If
on,
I can
man.
sit there and listen to you
Nah,
and you
man.
can't listen to me,
I mean, listen,
you
bro,
told
we
us
could-
about a pregnant male rat. You told us
Intimidate,
the
bro.
science
I do
brought about a
debates with
pregnant
men
male
in
rat.
person. You could come here in person.
No.
No one's intimidated, bro. No one's.
You gotta
No,
be.
no
It's
one
gotta
feels
be
like
something.
that.
Then
You could
why
have this
won't you let
discussion
me
in
speak the
person.
whole
The same way I'm
podcast?
conveying myself with you over here, it'll be
The
in
whole
person. And actually,
podcast,
it'll be
bro.
more intense.
Listen, y'all.
We said that influence creates thinking, thinking creates behavior. You think that the black woman is God. I want to know what influenced you.
Simple.
Looking for God.
Okay? Explain, elaborate. What did you
God
find
has-
that made you really think that the black woman is God?
My mother
Like
was in my face the whole time. She was in my face the whole time, and I didn't realize
okay.
that was God. So they told me that my mother, everything was outside of me. They told me that everything else was my mother. Everything else is God but your mother. And then you look at why they oppress every woman in religion. Christianity, their
Where
God says
is
it's
women
okay to
being
be a woman.
oppressed at,
Woman.
man?
Islam, they say it's okay to be a woman. Allah is literally a lot. So they literally define everything in women. It's all about women oppression and for women not to realize that they are the true creators. That's why the patriarch took over. The patriarch literally took over the matriarch. The matriarch had always been in rulership. That's why they studied the goddess Hathor. They literally was with the queen of heaven in Jeremiah 44. They spoke about the goddess
This was
everywhere.
Satan.
Tupac was the
They
first.
destroyed. See, he tried to say that, but in the Bible, these were the temples that the Israelites were instructed to destroy by the Most High. All of the temples to the Queen of Heaven, who was Gabriel, for those who don't know. Archangel Gabriel is who we call Satan or Lucifer. This is the Queen of Heaven who they speak of. She was kicked out of heaven because of this same nonsense. No one. Oh my goodness. But what I was getting at was, again, the temples that were being destroyed that the Most High in the Bible told the Israelites to destroy were the same temples he just tried to say were in the Bible. Yeah, they were being destroyed though. They were said that they was pagan worship going on in them to Lucifer. Wake the hell up.
There was ever worship. See, like I said, I get 30 seconds.
Oh no,
So
you explained
really
it. Now I have
this.
another question for you.
See, I'm saying I wasn't done.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Let me know how long I'll get. I mean, you just stopped me. You're gonna keep doing it, so go ahead.
I mean, it's
you
okay. Explained all the way down to how it went.
Bro. Go ahead, bro.
So,
go ahead.
And also, I'll just give you the rules of the podcast. So get used to it. So guess what? This is called order, right?
Facts.
Men create order. Yeah. This is my platform, so there's a hierarchy to things.
Yes, sir.
It's my rules, so if I set the rules and you follow the rules, right? When you have your own podcast and you invite me on, you set the rules and I follow those rules. Life is in hierarchy. So I have a question for you.
So
you just said that the matriarchy. I have a question for you. Yeah. Listen, you just said that
the question for me.
You just said that the matriarchy was taken over by the patriarchy. How can if the matriarchy is natural, right? It's a natural way of life. It's nature, right? You said the father doesn't come from nature, but the woman does come from nature. If that's the case, if the woman was first, you say that the woman is first. My question is, if the woman came first and you think the black woman is God, why is it that she's always being taken over by a man? Wouldn't you think? You just said that the patriarchy always takes over the matriarchy.
I'll let you finish so I can speak.
It took over.
No, that's my question. You just said that the patriarchy always takes over the matriarchy. How can you say and even think logically that the woman came first if she's not strong enough to defend for herself?
Thank you.
Answer it
Ain't
now.
that what I just said? Ain't that what I just said? The men are the hunters. The men provide the women with the life to even be able to say the things that they are saying right now. Because if we was out in nature right now, women go out into the wild, even if they went out in packs like our men do, their survival rate is significantly lower than men. Simple. This is statistics. Statistics, I said statistics, but yeah, it's statistics. This is facts. These are numbers. You can't argue with these. But for some reason, he's arguing with nothing. He's not explaining anything. He's saying, I thought this and I thought that, with nothing to back up what he's saying. Nigga, you're just dealing with mental illness. That's what all I'm hearing from this guy is mental illness. That's all I'm hearing. I'm not hearing nothing factual come out his mouth. And he's getting mad that he's not going along with it. And this is the same type of tendencies that, sad to say, a lot of women have. I'm not going to say all, but a lot of women just feel like it's just no accountability. And it's starting to move over. This feminism shit is just starting to switch over to men, making these men emasculate as fuck. Because look at this dude. This dude tripping me out. Because I don't know if this I ain't gonna say that.
Well, I'll calm down a little bit. Now, let me answer. In regards to the patriarchy taking over the matriarchy, it had nothing to do with strength. You got to understand that's brute strength. So what it was the son turned against his mother. The son literally turned against his mother. So instead of being a protector, the son became the predator. And then Christianity and all of these other religions were created to teach men that they were higher than women. How do you think the oppression started, woman? They needed religious context to literally turn your man against you. You can look throughout all the religions.
Did you ever think that the woman, that the man is just stronger than a woman? Do you ever just think that the man is just stronger than
your man against you?
This man is a tweak. This man is a tweak. It's just because he's mad that he can't substantiate what he is talking about. He can't do a deep dive on it because it's not logical. It's fairy tale land, folks. Now he want to fight. But come on, bro. Come on.
You can look throughout all the religions.
Did you ever think that the woman, that the man is just stronger than a woman?
Wow.
Did you ever just think that the man is just stronger than a woman and more superior than a woman?
He's a bitch, nigga. On my
Did you ever think that?
Wow.
Say that to my face, man. You welcome here. I have you on.
I have you on. Where you at,
I have you on, bro.
smash the shit out your
Listen,
pussy ass.
actually, here's what
You's a
I'll do
little
for you,
bitch,
because
man.
I've been waiting
All
for
you
someone
do, all
like
you
you.
do. Yeah, I'm right here.
I'll
I'm
send
right
you out
here.
here.
You's a bitch.
I'll
Fuck you
send
talking
you out
about?
here, right?
Man,
I'll
the
send
fuck
you out
out
here.
here. What you diddy now?
I'll
You
pay
diddy?
for your ticket to
This
come
nigga
out here.
diddy.
Right.
I'll pay
You know
for
what
your
I'm saying?
ticket to
What
come out here, and we can do this debate live in.
Now he gay because he's saying, nigga, you because you doing all that woofing through this camera. Nigga, you ain't even gotta waste your bread, none of that. I will pay for you to come out here and run this fade with me. And now you talking about he gay. It's your, when you looking like this, my guy. See, I was finna call his ass sweet earlier, but he just brought the sweetness up out of him though. But how you got the nerve to call somebody gay and you getting your eyebrows done, my guy? What are we talking about? It look like you got motherfucking what the fuck is that shit called that females be putting on? Fucking mascara on and shit, bro. Lipstick and shit, bro. Your hair look transparent and shit, nigga. This a wannabe Drake ass nigga, bro. Man, these bitch ass niggas, man.
Person. And I guarantee you won't have that energy in person.
Period.
I guarantee you. And I had another man talk crazy just like you, but in person, he wasn't speaking that crazy. It was a entirely different story.
Bro, you can tell everybody in the room can see you a bitch, man. Everybody in the room can see you a little hoe, bro.
Now you're making ad hominems. No one made ad hominems about you. This nigga looking like a fake Drake over here, man. This nigga looking sweet as shit.
He a Drake wannabe ass bitch ass nigga, bro. Hate these weird ass niggas, bro. No originality, bro. Just weird old tendencies, bro.
Different story.
Just weird as hell and feminine ass niggas, bro. What the fuck? We gotta start calling these niggas out on that shit, bro. For real. And I'm glad Kendrick did that shit, man, because motherfuckers can peep. Oh, wait, no, you a Drake type nigga, bro. Get your goof ass up out of here, bro. Weirdo.
Bitch, man. Everybody in the room can see you a little hoe, bro.
Now you making ad hominems.
bro.
No one made ad hominems about you. This nigga looking like a fake Drake over here, man. This nigga looking sweet as cheese. How you over here trying to act hard when you get your eyebrows done every day? This nigga looking sweet.
Come on, bro.
This nigga sweet as pie. With that little chain on.
Literally.
Nigga squinching his eyes. Nigga, what's in your eye? Why you keep squinching your eyes like that? Trying to have...
Oh, fucking dude! He did what the fuck is you squinching your ass? He just sitting there like this. What the fuck is you doing, bro? They had the nerve to try to say somebody else was sweet, though. Come on, bro. What the fuck?
Nigga sweet as pie with that little chain on.
Bro. He eating his ass up real quick. Fuck is wrong with this guy?
Bitch, man. Everybody in the room can see you a little hoe.
Wow.
Now you making ad hominems. No one made ad hominems about you. This nigga looking like a fake Drake over here, man. This nigga looking sweet as cheese. How you over here trying to act hard when you get your eyebrows done every day? This nigga looking sweet. This nigga sweet as pie with that little chain on. Nigga squinching his eyes. Nigga, what's in your eye? Why you keep squinching your eyes like that? Trying to have the light skin look. Come on, bro. Calm down with all that, nigga. Let's have a regular discussion. You making that hominem attacks. I ain't making none on you. You made them first. So we can either finish this debate.
But you're the one trying to act like Drake, though, my guy. But you're the one whose whole persona is literally can see it. I said it before this nigga, so it's obviously it's clear as day what you're doing, nigga. You are in the box ass nigga. You are following ass nigga, bro. You a non-original ass nigga, bro. You a goofy ass. You're a goofy ass nigga, bro.
White boy. Just because you can't articulate yourself. Just because you can't articulate yourself.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Doesn't mean that I'm a white boy because I can. That don't mean that, nigga. Chat is clowning you right now. But anyways, bro, here's what I'm saying, man. Everything that you said is all false because the root of it, the cause of it is false. The man is superior than a woman. Why doesn't a matriarchy?
If the matriarchy will always be in existence. It's just been hijacked by the patriarchy. You want to still produce us. Can you just chill for a minute? Can you give me a little bit so I can talk to people to get them to understand where I'm coming from? Can you just be
It ain't
quiet
going
for a
like
second?
that. That isn't how
How
this
does it
goes,
go?
bro. Because you're not
How does it
answering
go? Explain
questions,
it to
bro.
me.
You're
You're
not.
not
I'm
answering
tired of your
questions.
questions. Just let me speak
Listen,
for a
man,
minute,
if
bro.
you're tired of the questions, then you can hop off
I'm
the
just
screen,
saying,
bro.
You
though.
was slide.
You're speaking
Because you
nonsense
getting
right now.
frustrated. Like I said, you're intimidated.
No
For you not
facts.
to let
Nigga.
me talk, but I'm over here. It's
Nigga, you
really
look like a
crazy as
broke
hell.
Drake, nigga. Who
I
intimidated
know, bro.
by
You
you,
said that. You
nigga?
said that already. You said that already.
No
You
one
said
said
that
broke.
No,
already.
he didn't
That
say
was
broke
different.
Drake
See,
yet,
you
nigga.
can't
You
listen.
added
You
broke
don't
to
have
that.
good active listening
Corny
skills,
ass
buddy.
shit,
Yeah,
man.
You
you
don't have
do.
good active listening skills.
Look at,
Low
bro, you got a
IQ.
man wig on. You
Low
got a
IQ,
man
man.
wig on, and you
He
talking
said he has
about
a
Drake,
man
man.
This
wig
nigga said a
on.
man
Fucking
wig,
look at
bro.
you.
My hair
I
is
don't know
just
what the
long,
fuck.
man. It's just
Okay,
long.
well,
I
line
have
that
good
shit
hair,
up.
bro.
Line your shit up.
Yeah,
Line your
it's
shit
all
up. You
good.
see that shit?
Look at your
Whack ass
headline,
shit.
buddy.
You sitting there. Look at it. It's lined
Look,
up, nigga.
His
now,
What the
shit
fuck
your
is wrong
junk is
with your
crooked.
transparent.
shit?
Your junk leaning
His
over
shit
here,
is
bruh.
All
real
right, bro.
Your
crooked.
junk,
All right.
your junk
Okay.
tilted.
That's what we getting into.
Anyways, so like
Intimidation
I
at its
said, there's a
finest.
hierarchy. You
You
started
don't
the
want
ad
me to
hominems.
talk.
I
You don't
didn't
want me to
start the ad
speak. You don't
hominems.
want me to speak.
But here's what it is. It's a hierarchy to things. So if you don't want to follow the
Nah,
orders, you can hop
you
off the
don't
stream
want
or I'll
nobody
kick
to
you off the
talk
stream.
though. I don't understand. Man, you's a
No,
bitch anyway, nigga. You didn't want to do nothing anyway. You got your ass
come
murdered over here. You
come
got your ass
over.
murdered
No,
over here.
I
You
mean,
can't fuck with
you
me,
believe
so
that
you
1 +
upset.
1
You
doesn't
mad.
equal
The
2.
You call it whatever.
And
delusion,
I've
You
man.
asking
already
a
This is
said
fucking
like
we can
question.
have
female
this live stream
You
in
delusion
asking a
right here.
person.
conversation.
Literally at
Man,
its
And I
man,
trust
finest.
you
come on,
in
man. You's a
person.
clown. You's a
You wouldn't
Literally.
have
clown.
this energy.
Bro, I
I'll
will
literally
beat the
fly you
fuck
out.
out you, man. Y'all
I'll
beat
come
the
out.
fuck out you, bro. I'm
I'll
not
bring
no
you out
Diddy,
here, bro.
bro. I'm not your little
Listen,
boy. I'm not
I'll
your little
bring you
toy.
out here.
You're talking.
I'll bring
You're
you out
just
here.
talking. We're
Do
talking
you take
on
my
a fucking
offer? I'll
platform.
actually
We're
offer you.
having a
So this is what
conversation, a
men do.
debate, and
This is
you
what men do.
scared.
Facts,
You
Let's
scared
see
to
if
have
you're
the
a really man of your
conversation.
word. Men are men of their word. So here's my word. Here's my word. I'll fly you out here and we can have this debate in person. I put it on my word. If you really want to come out here, I'll fly you out here and we can do it in person. And after that, we could box. How about that? Let's do it.
Facts.
If you really feeling that, if you really feeling froggy, nigga, leap.
Then
I'll send
leap,
you out here. I'll
nigga.
put that on my word.
All right.
And we got
All right.
hundreds of people in here. No. You want to approve to that
Big.
offer? If not, then shut up, nigga, and pay attention to the hierarchy. Here's the rules. So I'm going to ask you
More rules.
questions, and then you're going to listen,
rules.
and you're going to answer these questions. Because you're just
Period.
talking
The
just to talk.
questions.
Do you understand?
Not just talking.
So,
Hey, you's a
question
scary
here.
little boy. You's a
Oh, this
scary
nigga
little boy,
goofy,
Cool,
man.
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 You
That's all
still
it is.
talking,
You's
bro.
a scary little boy,
Question
man.
here.
I'm from
How
Chicago,
can
puss ass nigga.
you still
talking about
didn't?
flying out a
This nigga
nigga
still.
and fighting.
Wow.
You talking about flying me out and trying to box
Listen,
and have a
my
Cause you
debate.
finances
talking
is
shit
good.
like you
What's wrong
want
with
to
you?
fight.
I've been waiting
What's
for
wrong
somebody
with
like you.
You
That's
talking shit like you want to fight, but what you really don't want to fight. Again, that's female shit. Females can do all that rah-rah and shit and then not fight and shit. They just do that and then they walk away. Sometimes they fight. Even when they fight, it ain't shit because men break it up. But with niggas, nigga, we gonna talk to a certain point. Yeah, get them up out of here. We gonna talk to a certain point. Then we gonna be like, all right, we got a box. We gotta throw them bitches. We gotta throw these bitches. And that's how we gonna solve it. But you're not moving in the masculine way because then you didn't accept or deny what he said like a man. You're going around it. Now you're trying to make it seem like he's doing too much. Oh, now he want to fight. Nigga, you the one coming with that energy. You calling this nigga a bitch, a pussy, this and that. Nigga, show him he is then. That's what any real man is gonna say. Well, show me I'm a bitch then. You show me I'm a bitch. And because he's moving in a masculine way, you don't know how to handle it because you talk about all that female shit. And it's these, man. Man, this world is crazy.
talking
We
spicy.
debate,
This is what I
nigga,
do.
Literally,
I told
talking
you you's a
spicy as
bitch,
hell.
This is
man,
what I
and
do,
you know
man.
you's a bitch. You don't do shit.
Wow.
You can tell you a white boy.
Well,
You a little white boy that like to play.
I
You like
see
to
that
do
you
this
ain't
little
want my
jokey
offer, but
shit.
Yeah,
listen,
he didn't want
homie
to
had to
fight
go.
him.
He just talking to talk. He talking silly.
Yeah.
Chat. This is what we happen when you talk to feminine men and emotional men. They get all soft. They can't have a good conversation, a good back and forth. He doesn't respect an hierarchy, which is why he doesn't respect the patriarchy. He's speaking nonsense, which I checkmated them on many times. He believed that 1 + 1 doesn't equals 2. He's living in la la land. He's literally a female, which is crazy.
Thank you. Simple.
Also, he doesn't understand that if a creator is creating beings, human beings, and we all know that the world was created with animals first. We all know that there's times of day, there's night and there's day. Why would God create a being that's a woman that is higher in estrogen and that's higher in trait neuroticism, which means that they feel more emotions and more negative emotions, meaning that the woman being created first has a higher probability of being scared of the dark than a man.
Exactly.
Back in the day, there weren't any electricities and lights and stuff. So why would God create a woman first that is weaker, that can't manipulate the world how the man can, that can't create the infrastructure and build shelter and create a fire and housing like a man can? Why would he create the woman first that's going to be ate by the wildebeest and the tigers and lions?
Literally.
That sounds silly to create the weaker thing first. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch
1000% on that, make sure you go subscribe to the No Fugazi podcast. Make sure you guys hit that like button here too. But man, the state of the world today is I pray every night about just for things to make sense to people. I just want people to come out of this confusion that's going on, because there is no way as a man, this is a man who literally has no pride in being a man. No pride of being anything. So it's like when he has kids, he's not gonna care. He's not gonna give a fuck. The woman should be able to handle taking care of the kid all by herself, because she's everything. That's what they're in like this thing. And it's leading the door open for children just to not be able to have a chance at life. That's what the end result of all of this is. And this is what I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying, at least the people around me and the people on my channel to at least understand, is that path is literally self-destruction for us, and we can't keep going down that road. We just really can't. But you guys let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys think, you know what I'm saying, Cooley and I are right about the subject, or do you guys think that we're wrong? You know what I'm saying? Do you guys think that feminism is the way? Because I want someone to be able to truly articulate what they are saying as feminists. So if we could start that conversation down in the comment section, that would be greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, let's not get emotions involved and it turns into a screaming match and it starts into people cussing each other out. Let's talk. Let's come to an understanding. But if you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, so make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. But with that being said, KingMarcell out. Peace.
When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, and bringing the things in my mind. I'm talking real peace of mind. That's something money.